One of my friends went on a mission trip our sophomore year, and she came back and was like, my world was changed. She'd gone to the Dominican Republic, and seeing like the way that it affected her and the way she just was so on fire for life and for more of the important things in life really just struck me. And so coming around to junior year, I thought like, I have to do this, I have to do a mission trip.
Yeah, I'd say what motivated me to go on a mission trip was probably just the desire to do something meaningful with my spring break. You know, you have so many options of what you can do, and I figured I wanted to do something really worthwhile. What really surprised me was just how impactful it ended up really being. We went up in the mountains and we were able to spend a lot of time talking to the locals and spending time with the locals and being able to really share our lives with them. And there was several times when I felt like we really were able to touch the hearts of some people.
I had an impact on the kids. We would play with them. There was a park right outside of the church, and we would just play for hours with the kids. It brought me out of myself, but it also, like, you just saw how much it meant to them.
I'm in the Legion of Mary Club at Christendom College, and one thing we do is we do evangelizing works. And when I was able to go to Honduras, I was able to witness the different strategies that they use to evangelize. And then I was able to bring that back to Christendom and use that on some of the local communities here, and it ended up bearing some fruit. It
definitely changed the way I kind of looked at life, because over there they just don't have a lot of the material things we have. Like, they don't have normal toilets, they don't have as much a variety of food. They, you know, a lot of times they lose power, and they have to, like, their transportation, like, they're all just kind of in the same spot, not many cars. So coming back to like Christendom, where I felt like even in my dorm room I just had this dearth of like comfort, just made me really, be grateful, but also be like, how much of this is actually necessary? And so just, I've been trying to like detach from like technology and just these things that it's like, now it just seems like I'm wasting my time, because they didn't have that, but we still had so much fruitful time together. To see someone from a totally different culture and really being able to see that they were just like me and had the same amount of dignity, and not just knowing that as a fact, but seeing it as reality and being able to internalize that. And it's just a huge part of our faith and the church is, these are our brothers and sisters. And I remember like one thing I discovered over there is like the common language of laughter. Like, we all laugh, we all have this experience of joy together. You know, you're not gonna be at Christendom for very long, you're not gonna be young for very long, and doing something like this, it has the potential to really push your boundaries and help you grow and become a greater person, and to be able to become a better evangelist, I think. And so it's something I'd really recommend every student at Christendom to give a try. Like, even if you don't know Spanish, which I barely knew any Spanish, they're like, just the fact that you're there with these people, like by the end of the week, the people in Mercedes called us family. Like, you can't trade that. Don't be afraid to go out there. Like, that is what, like, we are called as Christians, to like go out to all the nations, and this is just a really like easy way, in a way, to do that. And so yeah, just don't be afraid, like John Paul II says, and just go for it. Because we really have to live our lives as Christians every moment. We can't just put it off to the future. We gotta do it in the here and now.